Well, I'll tell you another thing you can't use. It involves the President of the United States and his darling wife. Jack Kennedy loved the astronauts and the space business. We used to see him quite a bit. Well, his wife came down one day. It was on a weekend, and we had a beach ski party going, and I had a ski that was made up of laminated wood, beautiful, different grades of wood. And Jackie came over and said, "Could I use your ski?" And I said, "Well, yes, ma'am," you know. So I bent down to put this ski on her. Her foot's about that long, bony. I could hardly get her foot in the ski, you know. And I'm down there like a jerk trying to, you know, should I whack it in or what? And so she got it. We got all of her vital toes and things in, and she skied around a little bit. She was no ace, but and she was a very haunting type lady. But he was great. He, you know, he cussed and talked, and you know, and he liked the astronauts. They were good friends. And here we are, got the Secret Service people out on a perimeter all the way around. It was this guy's house. He had a house right on the ocean, or on the lake, and we had all that good protection and everything. But, so Jackie and I are not good friends.
Well, Jackie's long gone.
Oh, she was bony. She was really bony.
Rest her soul.
And really haughty, you know, like, you know.
She was the first lady.
And he cussed like, well, he was a sailor, but he cussed like a sailor, you know. He was you'd never know he was president. He was really, you know, this conversation is great.
Do you have any stories about the astronauts you want to tell?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't think they'd appreciate it. I'll tell you in plain words what Gus Grissom said at my going away party.
Oh, Edward, don't say that. Don't say that.
Gus got up there and said, "Don't write a fucking book." Now, if you want to record that guy, and he had damn good reason to say it, you know. Yeah. And we had things like, we had the launch pad right there, and my office was a tin trailer sitting next to it. And so the first launch we had with Al Shepard, we had to slide him into the spacecraft. There's a little opening. I had him by the rear end, and we were sliding him in, and he said, "Ed," and I said, "What?" He said, "Is this damn thing going to work?" You know, and I said, "You're going to find out," and we slid him the rest of the way in. He never forgave me for that, but anyway, and it was just a lot of very serious things. And they did nice things, like I had a new Corvette, and we were up 10 stories on the Erector all the time, and I had permission to park it we were right on the beach, and it was sitting next to that little office I had, and I looked down and the car was gone. I've only had it about 2 weeks, and so I had a secretary named Patty, and I called Patty. I said, "What happened to my car?" And she said, "Oh, Gardo and Gus came down and said they could use it." And so I gave them the key. Well, going home that night, I met the meanest policeman you'd ever see, motorcycle guy. And I had to get the astronauts to vouch for me that if I wasn't driving 140 miles an hour or whatever it was, you know. So we had our commotions, but it was all very serious.